Do you ever wonder if maybe they put something in film back in those days that made the colors so fluorescent and the kinship feel so alive? And now what do you feel? Darkness, coldness, dankness, mold? I don't need this right now. Sorry. Press 1 if you're in a fragile emotional state and you're not down for a little bit of tomfoolery. Life used to be better when we were younger. I had a penchant for sticking my fingers places that they didn't belong when I was little, and boy, did it get me in trouble. Well, what I mean is like door handles and like door hinges, and like I would. Wait, no, please. No, please. I used to, no, please. No. I'm talking about like, I stuck my finger at a door once. And one time I stuck my finger underneath a chair and then I hid under my bed and tried to wait to see if someone would sit on it, like sit on the chair. And they did. And then I broke my finger and I had to go to the hospital, but it wasn't actually a break. It was like a sprain. And they were like, your finger bones are so impossibly tiny and minuscule that we can't tell if you broke it or not. But if it hurts bad enough, then you probably did. And then they gave me a splint. And then I went to school the next day and I had a big splint on my index finger. And then it started making like a weird smell, and I was really self-conscious that everybody could smell it because like I guess like my hands sweat a lot because I think I have hyperhidrosis maybe. Like I don't really know if I have hyperhidrosis, but I definitely do sweat more than the average person. But it also could be due to anxiety. Like I might just have a baseline anxiety that just produces sweat like 24/7. And like sometimes if I'm not like paying attention to what I'm doing in real life, then I don't have anxiety and then I don't start sweating. But I feel like my anxiety is like low-key a motivator for me to like be able to do things and function in my life. And like I feel like if I take my anxiety away, then like I'm gonna take away my ability and my motivation to like do things and do them as enthusiastically and as creatively as I'd like to. And so sometimes I feel like I just kind of like live with the anxiety, and maybe I'm using it as like a synonym for excitement. And what I mean is like excitement. I think what I mean is that I have a hard time handling excitement, and then sometimes it's overwhelming. And so I use the umbrella term anxiety, but what I really mean is that I'm very excited. I'm having a hard time holding it all in. And I think that sometimes I think that I should probably not equate the two things so that people don't think that I'm anxious all the time. It's more like I'm excited all the time. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean? Tell me more. Well, I feel like I've always been this way as well.
Stunlock. Breathe, girl. That may be the longest run-on sentence said on stream.
I've always been like very, very excitable as a baseline. Like I feel like I just constantly like every single day. Do you ever just like wake up and you're like, holy shit, it's time to do it again? Like you're like, holy fuck. Like it's like we're doing this. And then you get out of bed and then you pee and you're like, you walk out of the bathroom and you're like, oh my God, it's happening. We're doing another day. And then you sit on stream and you talk to your chat and you feel parasocial for them and they make you sweat and then you sweat the whole time and then you get off stream and you're like, oh my God, I'm parasocial. And then you read the Discord, you go through their messages and you look at their profiles individually and you're like, I wonder what this person does for work. And then you search their chat history and you look up work and you see what they do. And then you see what have they talked about and where do they say that they're living. And
the stream as I wrap up work. Can you please repeat every single thing you've said since the beginning?
Just a question. Why are you bouncing? Do you have a yoga ball as your chair?
I saw a yoga ball with a dildo attached to it one time.